Welcome back to Gaming Talks, the YouTube channel that gives you gaming opinions in 7 to 8 minutes, and today I want to tell you that Halo Infinite feels old to me. Now, before you flame me in the comments, let me say that I still think it's a fun game, and I definitely think it's going to appeal to a wide majority of gamers out there, especially people who are like me, who just, I guess, don't share the same opinion anymore, but gamers who are like me, who did grow up with Halo, who loved Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST Reach, and partially 4, like, those people are gonna love it. There's a ton of people that's gonna love it, but I'm not personally a fan. And that is for the reason, as I said, it feels old. But let me get a few things out of the way first before we actually talk about the gameplay itself. So I originally recorded some gameplay for this on my computer, but the gameplay actually got messed up. I lost the recording. So this is from my Xbox Series S. But I do have to mention that on the PC, like, I have a very decent gaming computer, and even on medium settings, this game was chonking my game. And I mean, even then, when I put it on medium or high or ultra, it all kind of looked the same, and in my opinion, it didn't look very good at all. It looked very, very weird and choppy, and the textures were very, very off-putting. It honestly looked like a game from like 2016, 2017. Now, I will say, with that being said, the game on Xbox Series X looks a lot better. Like, it looks a ton better. Number 2 is the levels. One of the most fun things when it's supposed to, or in my opinion, one of the most fun and satisfying things when it comes to a game like this, an action shooter where you level up and get new cool stuff. And I know Halo has never really been about that. I mean, in Halo 3, it would take you forever to grind and get anything, especially if it was moderately cool looking. But when I played this big, super long game of the big team battles mode, and I did really well, like 3rd on the leaderboard for my team, and we won, and I came out of that match and I got like 10% on my XP bar for level 1, it just kind of hit where it hurt. It was not an enjoyable experience. It immediately had a feeling that sunk into me of, oh god, even like the thing that could keep someone like me playing, the satisfaction of leveling up and getting new cool things, isn't even there. Like, what are they doing? And even now, like, I played like 4 more games, 2 that I didn't record, maybe 5 more games, 2 that I didn't record, 3 that I didn't record, and 2 that I did, and I'm still not even level 2. So to me, that was an immediate, what are you guys doing? Now we need to talk about the gameplay, though. I'm not going to be as pretentious as to say, like, I started playing this game and I had to double take and, like, ask myself, did I accidentally install Halo 5 or Halo 4? No, it's not like that. I'm not that pretentious as to say that, but this did feel very, very old. Like, I feel like the formula of Halo has been the very same since, like, Halo 4. I'm pretty sure that's when they added in the sprint, and nothing's really changed since then. They've changed the looks of the guns, they've changed the looks of some of the armor, they've added new game modes and stuff, but everything at its core still feels the same, which for some people that's fine. You know, most people, that's more than likely fine. It's Halo. It feels like Halo, and it's the same thing with Call of Duty. I'd say, you know, it never feels any different except for that big change from, you know, the previous Call of Duty game. I don't even remember what it was at this point. World War II, maybe, to the Modern Warfare, the newer one, and like the big gameplay update there. That was really fun. That's why Modern Warfare to me is regarded, in my opinion at least, as like the best Call of Duty in years, because it changed everything up. But even since then, every Call of Duty has just used that same style. My problem with Halo now is that I felt like the series peaked at Halo Reach. That was the last time that the game felt really fun, the series felt really fun. And then Halo 4 was a noticeable dip in quality, in my opinion, not only in gameplay, but in story and every other element that could come into play there. In my opinion, at least, do remember, this is my opinion. This is all subjective for the most part. But I feel like there was a noticeable dip in quality with Halo 4, and that got even bigger with Halo 5, in my opinion, of course. And they've still continued to run off of the formula of those games. Everything about Halo Infinite just feels dated, in my opinion, in the multiplayer. And of course, that's not showing in the numbers. Maybe it is, maybe it is. I don't know. There's a lot of people playing it on Steam, which is really good. Good for the Halo fan base. But in my opinion, just everything about the game feels old. The aiming in aspect of the game just feels weird. Like, so many things, I play the game, and I feel like I've played the game so many times with 4 and 5, and it just feels old. It doesn't feel fresh. I was really hoping for Halo Infinite to feel a lot more fresh than it does. The quick aspect, the fast-paced aspect of the gameplay, it's still fun. I'm not saying the game isn't fun. I'm just saying it feels dated. And unfortunately, because of that, because it just feels like Halo 4 and Halo 5 to me, I just can't get anything out of it. I can't get any enjoyment out of it. And I hate that. I really do, because Halo, like I said, I grew up with Halo. Halo 3 was like one of my first big multiplayer games, and I played the hell out of that. Halo ODST, I absolutely loved. Halo Reach is still one of my favorite games to this day. I loved Halo so much. I'm dyslexic, and my dyslexic ass still bought the Halo books to read. In school, I was a huge fan of Halo, and I just would love for them to release a game that would personally pull me back in, something fresh, something new, something that felt good, kind of like the change from Halo 3, even though they didn't really need to change, but the change in gameplay and pace from Halo 3 to ODST, even though it was on the same engine, same guns for the most part and everything else, it just felt like you weren't playing as Master Chief, you were playing as this, soldier who wasn't extremely overpowered, and it was new, it was fresh, it was fun. And even with Reach just completely changing the story and atmosphere of the game around, it felt fresh, it felt new. Even if the gameplay wasn't that updated, it was still updated enough to feel completely new for Halo. Now, of course, the gameplay isn't verbatim like Halo 4, Halo 5. There are actually some things from like Halo 5 that have been removed and actually downgraded in Halo Infinite, like some of the aiming in, like Iron Sight-esque type things. That's been removed. Some of the movement options have been removed, so it's not like verbatim, but it's honestly been sort of a downgrade, especially from what I hear and have heard from people who I've talked to who played Halo 5 and Halo 4 and really enjoyed them, even though I didn't. Like, they're actually a little upset that it feels like a downgrade. Halo 4 admittedly updated some things, but it was a downgrade in some aspects, in my opinion, and they've just kind of been running off of that formula, and I guess the ultimate point of it all is that formula isn't for me, and to me, it feels outdated for those reasons. I feel like if they did a complete reskin of Halo 3, that would still, that would be more fresh and interesting to me than Halo Infinite, unfortunately. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you playing Halo Infinite? Are you enjoying Halo Infinite? Am I crazy here? Does it feel old? Is it tanking your computer on low settings even though you have a good machine? Please, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back very soon, hopefully, with a Guardians of the Galaxy video for you dudes. So, I'll see you then. If you would like to follow me, I'll leave a link to my Twitter at TootinTV in the description down below, along with my main YouTube channel. So you can check me out all over there, whatever else you want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.